All right, let's do this. We're live.
Okay.
All right. Everyone, look who's joining me today. Now we have a screen over here, so we don't have to look over there anymore. Look who's joining me. It's me. It's Elo. He's here today to give some ideas around robots. We've got these two special pieces. Do you want to hold them up for everybody?
Yeah. Dun-dun.
Remember, we can look over here now. Dun dun. So we've got, they look like this. And when you look at those, Elo, what do you think?
Aardvark.
You think aardvark, is it the color or is it the shape of the hands?
The shape.
It's the shape that makes you think aardvark?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So do you want to describe, Owen Elo Owen says hi. Can you say hi back to him? Hi. So do you have, can you explain to me before your class starts in the back what I'm supposed to do with the aardvark? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do it? You said we needed motors.
Yeah,
So
2 motors.
we need 2 motors.
For the arms.
2 motors. Okay, so these are going to be the arms. Is it going to go like this? Or wait, what if the aardvark was like this and the arms move like that?
No, my idea was to actually put them here.
So it digs in circles.
Yeah. Oh, now I see problem actually.
Oh, it's going to get stuck.
Yeah.
So what these pieces are normally for, you're in the back building cars, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these pieces are normally, you put it like this, and it kind of blocks the wheel. If you have this isn't a wheel, but we're going to use this as a wheel. If you had a big wheel here, this would kind of be like the cover for the wheel so that the wheel couldn't get hurt. I have an idea. Let me bring up aardvarks really quick. Hey, Kazazi. Aardvark. Did you know aardvark, Elo, starts with 2 A's? AA. There's not a lot of words that start with 2 A's, in English at least. Aardvark. Aardvarks is a medium-sized, burrowing, nocturnal mammal native to Africa. Elo, do you know what nocturnal means?
Yeah.
What's nocturnal mean?
They get their food in nighttime.
Yeah, it means they do a lot of hanging out at night. Nocturnal mammals. And do you know what burrowing means? Oh, you should know what burrowing means.
Oh, no.
What's burrowing mean?
Digging.
Yeah, it means digging holes. Yeah, you're always looking for, I got some kind of mysterious spider web on me over here. What is it? Is it my wire down here that's hitting me? So you always love going to the park and looking at holes and being like, oh, maybe there's a snake in there, and then you like put your hand in. I'm like, no. So burrowing is another word for like digging holes.
Yeah.
Or burrowing is digging holes. Or burrow, Elo, that's like the hole that the animals live in, like their burrow.
Oh.
Different from burrow, like Brooklyn is a borough. That word that's spelled differently from burrow, like burrowing. Anyway, although that'd be good for a kid's show. Burrows, like Burrow, but like the Brooklyn Borough and the Queens Borough. Anyway, other things about aardvarks. They sniff their food. They've got a pig snout. So we're going to need a snout. You know what might be a good snout?
What?
This.
Oh.
You think that would be a good snout?
Yeah.
It's a little rubber pieces. All right. So we're going to have a snout. You said we need 2.
For the arms.
For the arms. And what do aardvarks eat?
Termites and
Whoa, that's exactly what Wikipedia says. It says a nocturnal feeder. It subsists, that means eats, ants and termites. Wow, you know a lot.
Yeah. I learned it from Aardvark.
Okay, so you think this should be a 2-motor robot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see if anyone in the chat has any thoughts. Oh yeah, the name Aaron has 2 A's in it. Aaron. That's true. I wonder why that. I wonder if Aarons and aardvarks are related. Let's look up some pictures of aardvarks to see if I can get any ideas, Elo.
Okay.
Okay. They definitely have a little pig snout. So they have do they have a long tongue? Is that something they
Yeah.
have? Oh my gosh.
And they have long, medium tails.
Oh my gosh, Elo.
What?
Look at the baby one.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. It looks like a cartoon character. It's on a little snowy log.
it's Aardvark supposed to be on.
I don't know why it's in the snow. I mean, it's over most of Africa, so maybe it snows some.
Kind of smiling too.
It does look like it's smiling. He's like, smile for the picture. Look at his little toes. Oh my gosh, Elo, do you think we can get one as a pet?
No.
No, you're right. The same reason, what was the other animal we couldn't get as a pet because it eats too many ants? There's a
Aardvark.
No, there's a lizard. There's a lizard we wanted to eat ants, but it eats like 1,000 ants a day.
Yeah. It's called a thorny devil.
A thorny devil. They eat too many ants to have as a pet.
They like eat think of 1,000 ants in one day.
Okay. So it's got a tail. So I already know the motor,
And with the tail.
the tail. Do you think we should do 2 motors or 1 motor? Because I could maybe do one with 1 motor.
What? No, my plan was to actually show you. It will have all like these. It would like do these. When it gets up here, it's like the dirt will slide down, and it would dig, and we hit the back button.
Let's hold it up so people can see. So you want it to spin, and it will like collect the dirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
It will do this, and you hit it back. It will push it into the hole.
Okay, let's try that. That seems simple enough. You're not requesting too much. Okay. So it's going to be a digging-based robot. Because Ozzy says you can have a pet aardvark. Let's look this up. Pet aardvark. Well, that's the zoo. Oh my gosh, look at that cutie one, Elo. That one doesn't have any hair yet. Oh, it looks mad at her. It's like, no, no, no. Its arms are kind of longer than I would have thought. All right, Elo. So I'm going to work. You've got class in 2 minutes. Should we join class on time for a change?
Yeah.
All right. I'll be right back.
I have to do my class. Goodbye.
I'll be right back. Everyone think about these parts and how we might turn them into an aardvark. Let's go, Elo.
This is a challenge for you now.
This is my challenge. Okay, come back here. They can't hear you. You're not on mic, buddy.
What?
You're not on mic. You don't have a microphone on today.
Do you think we should show them the seed I'm working on?
Yes, we can show them afterwards. How about that?
My seed is pretty big.
Okay. What if, Elo, I read your meeting code out loud and everyone joined your class? They bombed your class.
Oh yeah, I'm going to do that.
When someone sneaks into a class, Elo, they call that like a bomb, like you're jumping, like you're surprising them. QSQO.
It's one day I usually have Miss not
All right, Elo, here you go.
and Logan and Molly is here today. That's what's
Logan's already there. Put your headphones on.
good. I was building a Aardvark robot now.
All right.
It was a Aardvark robot.
So I've been challenged. Okay, Aardvark robot. I'm going to start with something for the nose because that seems easy and I've got something here already. If we want a nose, I'm going to use this rubber piece. I'm going to use I'm going to put the rubber piece on here. Now I've got this new screen up. I've got a little mini screen so that I can look forward when I talk instead of look at my computer monitor. And I gotta say, I always thought it was really dark watching me build robots, but now that I see it on the screen, it actually looks fairly bright. You can see me now. Sorry, guys. All right. So, question: should I have the nose up like upside down like this? Well, let me get the rest of the pieces. Every day, Elo has speech class 3 times a week, and every time he's in speech class, he shows his speech teacher a different Lego project. She must be like, how much does this kid build Lego things? Because every day he's got like a hot air balloon, he's got a car, he's got a Wall-E robot, he's got a city. Every day. Every day he's got a different one. We haven't even gotten through all of our back catalog of Lego projects that we just have sitting around. All right, maybe I put that like that. All right. Let's see how this looks. All right, so I've got something that kind of looks like a nose here. Now I'm going to put another piece because it sounds like Elo's been talking about this Aardvark robot, by the way, for like two months. He found these 2 pieces, and as soon as he found them, he's like, I have an idea, and he put them in he has a special place that Ishchal and Yadira can't reach, which is on top of a photo frame. So he puts them on top of a photo frame so they can't get them. And he has them up there. And he's like, we're going to build this Aardvark robot. And he's been telling me this for 2 months. And today, before we left, he grabbed and he's like, we're doing it today. So let me make something that's got like eyes. Yadira's a lot better at making heads than I am. She has like made these little like, she made a bat head. She's much better at making these head pieces than me. Let's see. What do we got? Where are we going with this? Oh, that's an idea. I could put that there. Let me look at an Aardvark head again. Oh, they've got long ears. I feel like I have to have something with ears because the ears seem significant. They seem like an important feature. I could use these as ears. These white pieces. But these gray pieces would make good ears too. So let's see, the nose is always a bit longer. What do we got? If we put that on. What if I put this on? Not quite what I'm looking for. Maybe that wasn't a bad idea. But that shakes, and I don't want it to spin. Maybe having this on an axle isn't the way I want to go. I'm going to leave it like that for a moment, though. All right, let me do a second version of this nose. Because okay. So here's one more. Let me try if it would look better if I used this. I'm just going to try another one, another option here. Okay, if I have that one. If I had that, then I could put one of these on here. Aardvark heads. Okay, they've kind of got. I'm not really feeling that. They've kind of got long heads. Maybe I should be using a different. Oh, there we go. That would look good, I think. Okay, let's try this a different way. Should I use the long one? Let's use the long one. All right, we're going to put this back in. All right. So that's more of like the long nose, and we could put eyeballs on. I'll get my eyeballs in a moment, and then we could use for ears. By the way, next week we have new programs starting. The schedule was posted as like the backdrop to when we don't have a video on Twitch. Doesn't quite. And we have a new Lego club that we're starting where it's just building regular Lego things. I am not almost done. I'm not almost. Pay attention to your class. Yeah, but you can't listen to two things at once. Okay, so we have a Lego class. When does that start? Let me look that up. Or what time is it at? It's going to be Thursdays at 3 p.m. All right. Now we've kind of got an Aardvark head here. Maybe if I move the eyes forward one, I can use this back here to connect it. All right. Oh, that's really stuck in there. What happened? Oh, there's something wrong with this piece. Hold on, let me investigate. piece or is it me? That was weird. Oh. The eyeball shot off. I think the eyeballs are a little too tight on there. Let me double check. Yeah, that doesn't fit with the eyeballs. Interesting. Normally that kind of stuff works with Lego. It's a little too tight though. I guess I move the eyeballs forward one more. Yeah, that'll work. All right. We've got the Aardvark head. All right, so I got to get the Aardvark. I'm going to get the Aardvark head attached to the body here of the motor. I'm going to attach it like that. So I don't. Elo wanted 2 motors, but I think this is going to be a 1 motor project. He really just wants it to look like it's digging. All right, so we've got something that looks kind of like a head. We're going to put that one to the side. Let me clean up these parts. Where does this go? Oh, there we go. Those go in there. These go in here. All right. Yes, I have a wand in Animal Crossing. I have the regular wand. Okay. Let's think about how to connect this. It's kind of not in a good spot. Let me get the arms on. We'll get back to the head later. Okie doke. Okay. So Elo doesn't really want anything fancy for these arms. I got to be honest. He just wants it to spin around. I could try to make a little contraption here so it kind of pulls like this. Like a little crank motion. Let me set that up. I'm just going to get some pieces that might be helpful for that. All right. If we really want to make this work, we could put like a... maybe something like that. All right, I'm gonna do something where I'm gonna hold it with my hand to see if it gets the motion I want. Turn on my controller. Let me just put this on motor control. Okay. When you get like these crank motions where it's like, you need at least 3 pieces, 1, 2, 3, with 2 points of articulation in them, not counting the motor one, to kind of make it do the thing that you want. So that kind of gets a digging motion. But you have to figure out, like sometimes it depends on where it's connecting at. Because what can happen sometimes, it'll get caught and it'll like flip like that and it'll start like clicking. So sometimes it's best just to try it out with your hand and kind of figure out where you want it at. Okay, I think Ela wants something like that. Oh, can I do this on the other side? That would be pretty nice if I could do that. That would save me some parts later. All right. All right. If I had one of these on there, would it look right? Would it be what he wants? I think he really wants it to spin, but I'm going to try to do something different because spinning isn't always that interesting. All right. So we're going to do that then. And we're going to have the head something like this. Okie dokie. All right, let's try this out. Ready to move forward on this. This is something that kids always have problems with in class. And some kids immediately figure out that there's two sides to the long pegs. Other kids will just sit there and be like, I don't know how to make it work. And they'll be like, I can't figure it out. And that's an early sign that kids might have some spatial reasoning deficits. That's not science, that's just my own classroom experience. Or maybe they like asking for help. All right. It's very busy at Industry City these last 3 days. People are really moving back in. Maybe the economy's really going to restart, guys. I can hear people in the hallway right now. All right, let me get a smaller one. What are we doing here? We put that there, we put that there. Okay, I'm just going to extend this a little bit. Like that. Use a beige peg here. And let's see what happens. Oh, he's going to like that. That's not the motion I was looking for. It's a bit more flicky than I thought. But that was nice coincidence of how it's going to work. So I think I'm going to go with that. Guys, have I finally made it? into the Twitch world. I have someone spamming our channel. Let me turn. Actually, I'll have to deal with that later. That's funny though. All right, I need some more beige long pegs. Give me a moment. We have links turned on. We have links turned on because from back when we used to paste the links in our other class. And all right, we got one side. See, we had a boomerang. I might actually finish this robot quick enough where I can build a second one, like I used to do on this, to show everyone who might have a kid at home how to do it. I really want to get up and see who's making all this racket in the hallway right now. It's very curious. Okay. What if I alternate? I have a feeling Elo's really going to like this when he... It also looks like it's walking. Oh, it got clipped. All right. That fits there. So let me get a blue and a black peg on this side. Actually, people couldn't build this at home because they probably won't have these parts in their kit. Certainly not the cool green ones that me and Elo found. I don't know what, normally I remember where all my parts are from. Like I have a lot of old like Marvel superhero sets that Elo finds. He's like, what is this? Oh no, oh no. I got stuck. Apparently that was really weight dependent. What happens if I move it? Wow. Ooh. Okay. Not quite. All right. Maybe if we put the head on, it'll look a little bit more Aardvark-like. Now the arms look really big. It's got a really bulky body. All right. I got to get these arms attached, or I got to get the head attached now. I don't know if Kuzazi's played with Owen before, Gretchen. Owen played with G-Man. Oh, it moves. Doesn't dig like Elo wanted, but it walks. That's kind of cool. All right, let me get this head on. This robot is looking kind of silly. All right, if I put that there, I need something to... My problem is currently I have this piece in the back, but I need something to kind of rearrange it. It looks nice. I could just use an axle. I could attach something so there's just an axle here. I could just put another one of these in the back. Let me just do that. That seems a little cheap. I put one of these on the back. And then I can connect that lots of different places. Oh, here's some, wait, no, that's gonna be all flim-flammy. Kazazi, I'll send you my sister's friend code later. An email. All right. Get this head on. So I could use an axle. That would be super wobbly though. Oh, I think what I decided was I was going to put this on. No. Something that's fun to do, I haven't done it in a bit, but if you have a 3D printer, you can go on Thingiverse, and people design their own Lego parts and Duplo parts that like do other things. Like so you can connect like Lego to Connects or in Duplo, people design lots of Duplo parts to do stuff that regular Lego can do, but they design a Duplo version of it, which is pretty cool. Like if you want to connect two Duplos upside down, let me get an example here. If you want to get like an inverted piece to connect two Duplos inside like that, so you can connect them like that, like you can get that on Thingiverse and print it out. I gotta fix my 3D printer because I've been doing a lot of Duplo projects with each shell. And I really want to get that kind of piece and also the kind of right angle piece where it's like a plate. It's two plates that come together like this in a Lego, so you can kind of like build on the side. I want to do that I want to build a Duplo version of that too to really advance our projects at home. Okay, Elo's almost done with this class, so he's going to come here and critique. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because I have this T piece here that I could use, but it's got 3, and I really wish it was a 2. It had 2 on the end, just 2, and it lined it up through a half unit there, so that I could connect just 2 and still have it even. Because I don't want to connect it one side or the other. Anyway, cheating with Lego is pretty. You feel like a god, like you have, like you've really hacked the system, the matrix, in your. Okay. How about we just do that? Elo's coming over, and I want to have this done by the time he comes over so he can tell me that he doesn't like it. That it doesn't dig the way he wanted me to make it dig. Oh, God, here he comes. Hold on, give me 5 seconds, Elo. This looks good?
No, the head.
Oh, you like my head? I thought my head looked really good too. Thanks. I don't know if you're going to like the arms. It doesn't dig the way you wanted it to dig. Oh, look, the head, you can move the head. So it could be like that, or it could be like that. So it's like eating. Is that cool?
No, it's like a long tongue.
I know, but we don't have a long tongue. It walks. Is that cool?
Yeah. Can we do one of can we like do a axe
An axle? For what?
for the tongue?
For the tongue?
Yeah.
You know what we could use for the tongue? One of these two. You know these ones that East always using? East Shell comes into the office. It's these tubes. And these are Lego parts. These are official Lego parts. And she likes to blow on them. And she'll put like 4 of them in her mouth and she'll just walk around and go. All right, so which one would be a better tongue?
I think this one.
You think that one? Okay.
It's thinner.
I've literally never used these parts before, Elo.
Wait, they're supposed to go under.
They plug into that. See? So they plug into the cross holes where the axles go in. So we need to add a little piece here then so that it has a tongue. Is that what you're saying?
I want to build my CDs and all that.
What, you're leaving me? What the bones, Elo?
I just was looking.
You just came here and told me, hey, you need a tongue on it, and then you walked away? What the heck?
I just like helping you.
It takes a long time to print a Lego on a 3D printer. Well, not that long. It takes like, depending on the size, it takes somewhere between like 12 minutes and like 5 hours. So you'd still be better off buying the Lego parts. But it's when you need special Lego parts that don't exist in the real Lego world. That should be Lego 3, Lego Movie 3. Someone who uses a 3D printer and makes their own Lego parts, and all the Lego people are like, what the heck?
Oh, Dad, did you talk about the Scooby-Doo new movie?
Oh, guys, there's a new Scooby-Doo movie out today called Scoob with an exclamation mark at the end. That's what we're watching tonight for our pizza party.
Pizza. I like pizza too. And it's so good.
It's the best day.
Pizza, my favorite show, movie,
All right. Your favorite show, new movie. This was going to be a movie in the theater too, Ela. There hasn't been a Scooby-Doo movie in theater in a long time. We're doing it at home. No one can go to the movies right now. No one can go to the movies. All right. For expediency, I'm going to use these pieces. Every week I tell you pieces that I've never used before. These pieces I've only used, I think, in one project. They're beams, or as I've been corrected by someone, lift arms. Although when I first started building Lego, I used a book, but it was a Japanese book, the Isagawa book, and they call them beams in there. So I'm still going to call them beams. Lift arms is a silly way to call them. We've been watching the Muppet movies. We watched the Muppet movie last week, and I've been trying to get them to watch Muppets Take Manhattan. Ishchel liked the Muppet movie. She watched it. Elo watched it.
And we don't want to watch it again.
But there's another Muppet movie, Elo.
Yeah. I don't really want to watch it.
You don't want to watch it? What if we pressed play at the same time and we watched it with Owen? And Owen watched his at home and we watched ours. Would that be fun?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I forgot we didn't bring my toy snake home.
Oh, you're right. We didn't bring that home yesterday.
I can do this for monster, and the jet has to get away from me.
All right, my head's looking less good now, Ela, but I do have a tongue. Would you like to see the tongue?
Oh, I actually kind of like it. It still looks good.
looks good. You approve?
And the marvel I say it's good or bad.
Yeah, you do that. You are the judger of our robots, and you decide.
It is good.
It's good. All right. Thank you, Ela. Thank you.
I
Thank
always
you.
try to trick you.
You try to trick me. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. All right, so we got an aardvark. Even though it doesn't dig, Elo, it doesn't dig the way you wanted it to dig.
Yeah, and it puts the dirt back too.
Yeah, and instead it kind of walks. Do you want me to switch it so it does more digging?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Owen will be really excited. We already watched the Muppet movie, though, so we're going to watch Muppets Take Manhattan next.
No, we're not. We're watching Scooby-Doo.
Oh, Lego Masters Australia. I'm going to have to download that. I'll look for that on the internet. If I get it, I'll share it with you. Lego Master Australia. All right, are we done? Does this look good?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Dad, I have this good idea. We put it type of snap. It's sticky. We can put it on the ant. It's like gets the ant.
Are there Lego ants? Let me look this up.
You check?
Did we check on ants?
Yeah. The like little.
Oh, we do. Yeah, we do have the ants. We have some at home, right?
Oh, that one. That one is cool.
The Ant-Man? This big one?
Oh no, this.
Oh. Oh, that one's translucent black. Oh, that one does look cool. You're right, Elo. If we had the ants here, we could set up a little scene.
No, real ants, Dad.
Oh, you want to do it with real ants?
Yeah.
We can dip the tongue in honey.
Okay.
We have a lot of spiders. I recently bought a bunch of stuff off of Bricklink for animals. So we got a bunch of animals now. We have cobras. We got different snakes. We got squirrels. We've the spiders that you sent. We've got an eagle. What other animals did we get, Elo? We got a chameleon, an iguana.
Wait, we don't have an iguana.
We just got 2 different chameleons. All right, so we have 2 different kinds of chameleons.
One wasn't an iguana. My dad was on.
Oh, Aunt Gretchen says they got a sea turtle. That's cool. We got the...
Wait, we do have a sea turtle too.
Oh, yeah, I think we got the sea turtle in the... from one of the Lego Friends ones. We got hedgehogs. We got pufferfish.
Oh.
The pufferfish are actually helmets, but I filled them in so that they look like... so that they work as fish now.
Dad, they got tied up.
Okay. All right. So that's it for today. We built an aardvark with a tongue. Let me cut back to the video so we can see it one more time. We've got aardvark here. I'm not going to build another one. I like the head. I think I'm going to keep the head. Maybe not the tongue. The head looks nice. A few non-standard pieces in here. We got the tube thing. We've got the eyeballs, and we've got the claws. I don't really like the legs on the back. I think the legs on the back aren't quite what I would want. I'd probably switch. I'm probably going to switch these to these little to the little L beams, but not important. I'm quite happy with the way the head turned out, though. And then it can walk, but we really wanted it to dig. Oh yeah, it could be an elephant. Oh yeah, this could be an elephant if we moved this to like out of the if we made this like the trunk.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is a good idea.
Maybe this one is not a.
I'm waiting. Lego has retired the EV3 set, and I think they're going to come out with a new Mindstorm set. So I'm kind of figuring out what we're going to do if they have a new one. I don't really want to use the Boost Prime stuff because we don't want to have to use laptops with our code. I don't think there's a Lego EV4. The Boost Prime is probably what you're thinking of, but that's not this. The Boost Prime stuff isn't as good as the EV3 stuff. It's just newer. Like there's a lot of stuff you can't do with it, and you need a laptop to program it. You need a laptop just to make or a tablet just to make the motors move. And that's kind of frustrating in the classroom because you don't want to have like a bunch of Legos out and a laptop or a tablet out. It's like a lot to handle. It makes it less likely for a teacher to actually do it. So what's nice with these and with the old PowerPoint is you can at least make it move without having to get too much technology involved. Anyway, I will talk to you all next week. Look at the new schedule. It's on the background or the empty video player screen for Twitch, where it gives our new stuff. Next week, we're going to be doing robot building at 11 a.m. We kind of switched everything to 11 a.m. so that Elo doesn't have class in the middle of what I'm doing. And we have Lego Club on Thursday at 3 p.m., where me or Yadira are going to come out with Elo and build something based on a theme. And you guys can build at home and share through text message what you're building. Or maybe we might have video calling. I mean, we do have video calling, but I'm not sure if we're going to have it for the first week. Anyway, Elo, you want to come say bye?
Oh, yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Can I show them my city?
Sure. Bring over how are you going to show them your city? It's all the way over there.
Wait, I can't just bring it.
You're going to bring the whole thing?
Yeah.
All right, this should be good.
No, wait a second. I'm going to put some more pieces. It is kind of like wiggly.
Are you going to bring it?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's see what happens. You're lucky you only have one thing on it. Oh. Just forget it. Just forget it. Or just bring the plate that you have. All right. Never mind. Bye.